Hey guys, what's up? Welcome. This is Ragnarok here with part 17 of my England 1212 Medieval Kingdoms Let's Play. We're pushing towards Egypt. That's the move. We are trying to finish this crusade off and call it a campaign. I think we've made allies with France and parts of Europe over here, and we've become allies with some of Italy as well, most of the Christian factions, and between us and our allies we've been able to retake the Iberian Peninsula. It's looking good, looking nice. And then we do have our Crusader army over here, is making its way around the coast of Portugal, and they're gonna head through the Pillars of Hercules. Over here we're recruiting a few more troops that are gonna join in this crusade, and got a couple garrison armies here keeping things locked down. Just been constant rebellions in this area, so we've now got a couple of priests here. We recruited this guy, and these guys are operating over here, trying to keep the public order under control. And then way out here in the desert is our king, or actually our king is a governor. I believe the prince is out here commanding. I don't know if that's his force or might be. And then yeah, I believe that is his force. So they're moving towards Egypt. We've still got a long ways to go. Over here somewhere. Yeah, anyway, looks good. I'm thoroughly enjoying this campaign, and I'm looking forward to playing more Medieval Kingdoms. It's yeah, it got such a different feel than regular Attila. It's just been so much fun, very refreshing, and a very different pace from the Warhammer games, which has been really nice. Alright, let's see. Get rid of this guy. So, wow, you can only assassinate him. Alright. Oh shoot. I guess I should have taken a look at the odds first. What the chances were. Assassination success. Good job. Beautiful. Alright, you push ahead, scout ahead, whatnot. We should probably... Don't think that army is really a threat. Here at Algiers. Actually, what's the what kind of garrison? Oh yeah, that's it's a fairly big garrison. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 15 units plus a pair of bastion catapults. I don't think they can crack that. Plus there's a full stack here. And then we've got these guys here. So they've got control of Byzantina. I'm thinking that maybe we'll just sack it and allow our allies to occupy it. Though that is if we get there first. So this guy Alan, I believe, is the heir. If we take a look at our family, like, oh my god, this is another really great aspect. I mean, I haven't managed this a ton, but I've done a little bit of work in here, and my goodness, the family tree has gotten enormous, which is really cool. I don't know any other Total Wars where you can get this kind of family tree going. I mean, I know they've kind of got it in Rome 2, and I'm pretty sure it's in Rome 1 and Medieval 2, but I don't know how extensive it is, to be honest. I'm gonna try and marry her to Thomas, actually. I would, once she's old enough, or once she has enough influence. Personal influence per turn 3, so it'll take a little while. How long before seek wife. She's a woman. Well, I guess, I mean, I say that, but, you know, I mean, nowadays, why not? Why not? Arranged marriage, there it is. Influence costs 30, so we've got 10 turns before we can do that. That's a while off. She'll be in her early 20s, I think. And then this guy, we want to get him married, but I don't know why he doesn't have any influence. I have to double check where this guy is located. And then this girl with the sharp tongue, I'm not sure. Probably will marry her to one of the allies, something like that. So we're going to continue moving towards Quasantina, or we could go for Tunis. But we might as well push along the coast here, because everything's desolate back here. So we'll just push along the coast and sack our way down. Might even loot and occupy some of these. But I'm thinking with Quasantina, let's let our allies take it. Because I don't want to, like, the thing is, like, this is, if we weren't doing the crusade, I would probably, yeah, Alan is the heir. If we weren't in the midst of a crusade, I'd be, you know, trying to take as much of this territory and slowly lock it down, slowly stabilize it. But since we want to get this crusade over with, I'm just happy to loot and sack our way across and funnel all of that cash back into our home provinces. This is our cavalry support. This should, yeah, and keep them close behind. It's okay that they're not together. I don't think this army is in any threat or under any threat from these guys. Pretty big garrison though, so this will be a big fight. We do have our cavalry though, so cavalry will make a big difference in this siege situation. What's the range on these guys? 140 compared to 150, so we'll have to be a little bit careful with those slingers. What do they have in here? These guys have the same range as us, so yeah, it might be a little bit tricky. What we'll probably do is we'll probably use the shields, put them in shield wall, put them up front of the archers, and then push through. But we'll do lots of bombarding. I'm actually wondering, can you guys damage the walls? Is that something is that a thing? Because I don't want to spend too much time. I want to get bogged down at Quasantina. There's a... Actually, it doesn't appear that he can... Doesn't appear that they can do anything to the walls. We've got a spy. We've got 2 spies. They're...
How can I assist you?
Alright, come back to where the armies are operating. We need you guys. Yeah, these guys can disrupt settlement. They can sabotage buildings. But I don't know if that's going to damage the walls. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2. Okay. For a second there, I thought there were more buildings. And I'm like, what? Why did these guys have so many buildings? And we've got so few. But no, it's 6. I'm mistaken. Yeah, let's pull these guys. It's good that they're scouting a little bit here, but I don't know what these guys are doing. Look at these guys out to operate in the middle of the desert. Maybe they just actually raised that. Maybe we raised this, so maybe that's what happened. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we've got a rebellion coming up over here. We'll just get prepared for that.
March! Ready for further orders. Ready for battle.
Actually, wouldn't mind
Commander.
another one of those. I wouldn't mind another couple archers in this army too. But just make our garrison a little bit more useful, or
At your service.
capable, I guess. A little bit more capable. So rebellion there. Nothing we can do about that. But those guys will deal with it without too much trouble. And then we're building
Ready for
troops over here,
Ready
recruiting
for
more
orders.
for these guys. Actually, I want to. Not that we need to recruit them now, but
Come fight with us.
I want to pick up these guys as well and send them on crusade.
We need good fighters.
But
Soldiering. It's a good
they'll have to catch up, though, because they won't be ready in time.
Commander. Come fight with us.
Those might be ready. Let's go guns blazing. Bring as many troops as we can get recruited in time. That looks good. Public order here is okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I can't remember if there was an event or something. Desolation next turn only -5. Uncertainty -3. Yeah, I don't know. Public order suddenly is a little bit of an issue. But we should be able to get it under control. Shouldn't be too worried about it. Let's get this upgraded right away. So we don't need to recruit those troops right now. Maybe we should do some building. Getting 10k per turn.
We hunger for battle. At your
Just
command.
really excited to get more of those Templars. Now that I realize how to increase the limit. All right. Let me see. How was the sanitation is good here, so let's increase this. I actually want to start investing into the capital pretty heavily. Let's get our capital built up really good. So this will increase the public order. Got a solid garrison here. And then let's start working on upgrading this. Goes to level 4. So actually, what is our current population? Where is that? Okay, current population 50,000. That's not too bad. Bristol 7,000. Just curious. 10,000. 10,000. 24,000 almost. Definitely a cool feature. And I haven't really investigated and paid too much attention on how the population works. I know it has like these different classes: nobility, burghers, peasantry, and whatnot, allow you to recruit certain caps of units, certain amounts of different unit types. So your more elite troops, your nobles are limited. Well, these are a little bit different. They're almost like a special unit, which are well, I guess they are technically a special unit. But by building these military order priories, it increases your cap for your amount of these guys. But +2, they have to come from, I believe they still have to come from one of the population groups. I'm not sure which one. Maybe the burghers, maybe the nobility. But we look here. I don't know why I'm going over all this stuff right now. If we look here, like the knights, the English knights, for example, and the English foot knights, these guys come from the nobility. So we would only be able to recruit. Oh, we'd actually be able to recruit quite a few of them here. Oh wait, maybe not. Available manpower, 475. So we would only be able to recruit a couple of them, a handful of them. So definitely a cool feature. I'm just curious if the population affects. I would imagine it does. That it affects like your taxes and things like that. I'm not sure exactly what the calculations would be, but I I have a feeling that it probably affects how much money you're bringing in. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else for us to do here this turn. We've spent most of what we can spend. I'm gonna save this money. I want to invest heavily here, and then we're gonna want to recruit all of those troops next turn too.
Commander.
Or at least these guys aren't gonna be ready, but we'll want to start recruiting some more archers next turn. Actually, since
We need good fighters.
I might forget, let's just recruit them, and we've got the money now. The archers are actually pretty cheap. Just double check. These guys, yeah, that's fine.
Ready for orders.
Swords of Justice, you guys can stay put. Alright, cool. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. It's entirely possible, but I don't know. Look at this, our allies are sorting out our rebellions for us. This is our garrison here? That's crazy. Oh wait. I was gonna say, I'm like, that's not our garrison, that's the garrison there. I guess our other army's not participating. That's our allies. God. It's a little bit late, guys. I'm really looking forward to finishing this series off and starting the This is Total War series. So, let's go with. I don't really need to take on warriors, so. I don't want to reduce the integrity. I'll just take the France has a nice little empire there. It's not bad. Wouldn't mind doing a France camp. I mean, like, oh man, there's so many cool factions to play as. Like, I don't know. And as the modders keep working on it, they keep getting all of their little differences, and just everything just keeps getting a little bit better. From when they first started this mod to where it is now, my goodness, it is special. I think it's a really awesome mod for the game. Though I don't, honestly, in all honesty, I don't play a lot of mods, but this one definitely feels like it doesn't feel like I'm playing Attila at all. I mean, Attila's kind of janky with the with its optimization, so you can definitely feel that sort of jankiness that comes with Attila. That's honestly, like, that's the really sad thing about Thrones of Britannia, is essentially Thrones of Britannia is Attila, but they actually optimized it, that the game was optimized. But I think the way that they did that is, for, like, I mean, me not really having a lot of knowledge of coding and what's behind the code and things like that, but what it seems to me is, like, when you look at the statistics for the units in Thrones of Britannia, they dumbed them down. They took took some of the statistics away and maybe merged some or something, but like it seems like the combat system is much more simplified, and I think because of that the engine just runs a little bit better, because the battles in how old is this guy? 37, 34. Yeah, I will go with the leader here. Who died? Somebody died. The battles in Thrones of Britannia are actually quite good. They're very smooth. Like the interface is very smooth, and it's not as framey as Attila is.
Ready, willing,
And I mean,
and able.
a lot of the YouTubers have talked about Attila and its problems with optimization over the years. I mean, it doesn't matter how strong your system is; it's still going to have. Let's go with this. What's this? Persuade. Actually, give him persuade as well. Somebody else wanders in, because I believe that we can actually. Where do we recruit those guys? Over here. Yeah, so we've got 3, and we're only supposed to have 2. That's because we were able to persuade them. So it looks like there's no cap on how many you can have, which is previously the way it used to be in Rome 2, but they
At your service.
patched it in Rome 2, but it looks like it was never patched in Medieval Kingdoms, which is pretty sweet. I love those kinds of little exploits. Like those are always really nice to take advantage of. So continue sailing down this way. Hopefully this guy can drop the troops off, and then as he sails past Granada, drop the troops off there, and then we're gonna have to make landfall over here somewhere. Maybe here. Because we should be able to, yeah, maybe we should make landfall at Algiers. We should be able to come through their port. I think, anyway. I hope so. If we can come through our port, it should save us a little bit of time. Whereas if we have to actually land on the ground, it'll cost us a little bit of movement. But the Crusaders are catching up. Sort of. I mean, these armies have to stop to battle, so eventually these armies are gonna catch up. So I will go with probably 4 armies, though. It'll probably be, well, actually, and then a 5th when this guy will be the last to come. He'll probably just be showing up when things are pretty much over. Though it's hard to say. We've got a lot of cities to smash before we get down there. Let's take a look at England. This recruiting is costing quite a bit of money, though. But we'll get supplemented that money when we start smashing up some of these cities, which I believe we should be able to actually do it this turn. I'm going to upgrade this as well, I think. Oh, son of a bitch. Hospitaller crossbow sergeants. Templar crossbow sergeants. What? Those sound like a lot of fun. So maybe we should upgrade it down here first. Wait, no, sorry. Over here. And we... Well, there's one. What is this? How much food do we have here? Food is minus 16 here. We upgrade this, just reduces the only really negative is the reduction in tax rate. Alright, I know I said I wanted to build up the capital, but it makes sense for us to build it down here, because then we can pick up some of those crossbows too. I mean, we might not get to use them, but oh, it's pretty cool.
Ready for orders. We take
They
this
pulled the army out, so this should make the fight a little bit more manageable.
settlement. Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
I'm gonna position the cavalry down there. Maybe I should have positioned them up on the higher ground.
Finding shelter. For God's glory.
Can we deploy these guys here?
Now,
Nope.
some food and good company.
Oh, we got incoming here. So they look pretty weak. You just come over here and position here and make sure that we have vision on
How
them.
may I serve you?
I'm gonna send you over this province and we'll deploy you. Look at this. Crown of Aragon has taken El Mahedra. Just deploy you there.
I am yours to command.
And
Treading softly.
move you here and we'll deploy him here as well. Just
Orders.
got a good network of agents working over here, so
For death
got a
and honor.
good view of everything. We could auto resolve this, but I mean, what's the fun in that? Archers, biggest thing to worry about. Okay. Oh, night attack I think is sort of like lightning strike, sort of. I think. I'm not sure. Look at the chevrons on these guys, man. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four of the artillery are not fully maxed out, but everybody is fully maxed out. It looks like these guys can't get chevrons on them, though. I guess that's because the generals gain experience. Or maybe it's just because I haven't, maybe they do get the experience and just haven't used him enough in melee. These smashed out. Oh yeah, those look like they're smashed. Alright, so the potential, I think we attack from this angle right here, because they can put their artillery there, but they won't be able to shoot at us if we're positioned over here. I don't think so anyway. And those towers are already down for us, so we don't have to waste any ammunition on the towers. We can just create our breaches here. Well, we'll just create one wide breach here, and then bombard here. We might create a breach over here too. That might not be the bad idea, but we'll deal with that later. But yeah, open this up here, and we can push in through here. And it's a nice area. If they put their troops in here, it's a nice area for our archers to operate as well. So just sort of curious, so where are the reinforcements coming in? Okay, the knights are coming in from over here. Alright, we'll just have them trot over this way. Yeah, I don't think they can shoot us from there. I mean, I could be mistaken. They might be able to angle the shots, but I don't think so.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get these guys out front initially.
We await your command.
Maybe we'll make 2 rows of archers.
By your command!
Got some upgrades for these guys too.
By your command!
Alright, we've got no guard mode. Going standard shot. I just prefer the standard shot. I don't know, it seems fine. Base reload time 20. Base reload, oh sorry, heavy shot, base damage 32. Base reload time 20. It's the same armor piercing damage. Okay, so base damage 32, armor piercing damage 8. Whereas this has no armor piercing, but base damage of 47. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how armor piercing and all that stuff works in Attila. You guys a little bit. Don't want you on fire. Will. Alright, start it up. Yeah, see the put. Yeah, their artillery is not gonna bother us there. So.
Our reinforcements enter the fray!
Alright, let's just get things grouped up here. And then I'm gonna turn the HUD off. And have some fun. Alright, I think we're good. Where's my troops? Here we go. Yeah, the addition of the music too is I'm pretty sure this is the music from Medieval 2, but again, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't played a ton of Medieval 2. Probably less than 20 hours. Alright, start working on the wall. And actually, some of you shoot at this section of wall. We'll get a few kills in here too. They're nice enough to bring their troops over here within range. You guys just move up a tiny bit. Just give the artillery a little bit more room to operate. You guys are supposed to be shooting here, right? Get the cavalry on their way over. God, I love artillery. Love artillery. Now the general. And the cavalry is going to be moving. You guys move as fast as you can. Yeah, that's as fast as they can. They're moving a little bit slow because I've got them in the wedge formation. I just want to have them in wedge formation because if we do need anyone to send to go in, it's gonna be the knights are gonna be going in. I don't think we'll be using the swords here, but basically I just want to send all of the knights in after we've used up the. I mean, we probably won't even have to because our ammunition should cut through most of them. But if need be, if it comes to melee, we'll send the knights in first, and they should be able to really shake things up. We can send these guys in behind them. To support as well. Ah, they look good. They look so good.
The enemy's walls have fallen.
Oh, missed the what do you call it? Yeah, I was thinking about, I was tempted to stream the last parts of this, but at the same time, I want to keep doing regular Let's Plays because I enjoy doing them, to be perfectly honest, and I think there is a little bit of demand for them. I don't think everybody wants to watch streams all the time, necessarily.
Ready for battle.
Actually, I'm gonna bring you guys out here. Should be, I don't think you have to worry about.
Get running. On again. Siege artillery.
Yeah, I don't think. We'll just get repositioned here. I don't think we have to worry about the artillery. I don't think it's where they've got it positioned. I thought they would put one here, but I don't think that one's gonna bother us where it is. I'd like to make this breach a little bit bigger. Alright, cavalry has arrived. Put you in better position. Or at least just a little closer to the rest of the army.
God give us strength.
And you guys should never have to see combat in this sort of situation. It's a pretty solid little army we've got put together now. And it's only growing. We've got, once they get linked up with the Crusaders. Good God. Look at this. What kind of fucking formation is this, guys?
Missile infantry ready. We hunger for blood.
Give me some shots there. And you guys shoot at them. We could switch to flaming shot here, I guess. Since they're, but I find standard round does just fine, to be perfectly honest. Just keep moving those guys into position. I don't think though you can play co-op or head-to-head in medieval games yet. I'm not sure, but I was looking for it, but I didn't. To be honest, I didn't look very long. But I was looking for it. I had saved some replays for this too, and tried to play the replays, and wasn't able to actually play the replays. So I don't know. Anyway. Actually, I want you to bomb that. Actually, maybe get a couple of you.
The enemy has been spotted.
A couple of you to bomb that, because I wouldn't mind getting that broken down. Alright, I'm okay with bringing the archers up now too. These guys should absorb most of the ammunition. Guys, slow down. Okay, you're telling me you don't have range to hit it there? I guess maybe not. Alright, just hang on. These guys. Position first. Actually, maybe use this little bit of a hill here. Hells yeah. Damn it. Be the Vanguard. Yeah, like I said, I don't think we're gonna need to send the knights in, but just get them suited up and into position. So the idea is to just smash through there with the knights, but we'll soften it up a bit first. All right, these guys are in position. I want you to work on that. Shoot at them. You guys shooting? Alright. I mean, we could check how much damage it's doing, but honestly, guys, I love playing the game this way, and I feel like I'm just makes it, you know, adds that little bit of uncertainty that gives you. I mean, I know this battle, we've got the odds in our favor. My gosh, they just melted those troops. Wow. I hope that wasn't the archer unit. We're taking fire here a little bit, but these shields. The shields should block most of the fire, and once we look at that, God, that's beautiful. Yeah, once the longbows start shooting, good God. And we're recruiting some more longbows as well presently. with the other army that we're building.
The enemy are losing ground.
Should we send the knights in? Seems a little bit unfair. I hope we end up fighting against some big armies, though. I mean, I'm sure we will. There's a lot of terrain to take, and yeah, I hope that we get to see a full 40 stack. This is about 30. This is about 30 units. So yeah, getting some more of the archers on the field maybe be nice. Just let them shoot at whatever they want. Did you guys smash that? Oh, you guys are out of ammunition. No? Just stop shooting. Okay, whatever. Longbow. Not gonna worry too much about what the cavalry's doing or the artillery's doing. If we've got ammunition left, great. If not, you guys shooting at right now? Maybe bring these guys up and see if we can smash this barricade too. Because if we do have to send in the knights, I guess they can just come around this way. But if some of them could come this way and some of them could go that way, great. Some of them could come this way too. Shit. Shit. Oh, I fucked up my formation. Oh my gosh. Misclick right there. Anyway, it's a little bit tighter now, but should be able to do the job. Where the fuck are you guys going? See, the other thing too, you would think that like taking the interface away would make you see, like you would end up seeing less on the battle, in the battle, but honestly I think you might even see more because you notice things that you might not notice with the interface. I find the interface gets in the way some of the times. Up a little bit. God, that looks good. Looks dangerous.
Orders understood.
No, quite angled, right? Not a big deal. Don't think they're gonna be needed. I guess we could end this sooner by sending them in. God, those longbows are vicious. My goodness, what do we need crossbows for? Hospitaller crossbows, my goodness. Wonder what the range on the crossbows is actually. And they're loose formation, so it'll take a little bit longer to kill them. But where the fuck are you going? I'm just trying to creep in there. I wonder if it's just... Alright, you know what? I don't know if we should send them all in. Just send some of them in. Let's just start with a few of them.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Have you knocked that down? Finish it off. You go around that way. I want you to charge these fools. You guys come around. Bring some more of the units in. Imagine they can run there. You guys through? Alright, you guys come around in behind. And you guys keep making your way. It's probably a unit over here in the center. Some of these guys need to help out there. Keep moving. These towers are going to do a bit of damage to us. Finish them off. I don't know if the cavalry has actual capture power or not. I think they can neutralize things, but I don't know if they can actually capture them themselves. Bring the rest of you guys in here. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Keep moving. Alright. See if we can capture the tower there. I don't see anyone. Oh, we got somebody over here. What do we got? Yes. Moving. You guys come up and help with this. Oh, there we go. It didn't take long for them to run. Took a fair bit of damage on the knights, actually. Maybe it would have been better to send them all in at once. Though, 62 losses. I mean, we probably could have gotten through that with less losses than that. Though it looked like we had used up most of the ammunition on the archers. Anyway, I'm okay with that. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna loot and occupy. I know I said I was gonna sack it, but we get more money for looting and occupying. Not to mention tearing down all of these buildings gives us more freaking money too. So screw it. Let's just keep pushing and keep demolishing everything in our path. Basically, I know that's a little bit ridiculous. Missile attack rate, okay, that is good. Missile damage, that is also good for this army. Hell yeah.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Actually, maybe let the
Commander,
cavalry stand inside the settlement.
set up the watch.
Oh, I guess gotta force march them. That's fine. Yeah. Just give them a little bit more replenishment. I don't think these armies will bother us too much.
How can I serve you?
How can I assist you?
A couple armies here, but they're not really a threat. Yeah, between us and our allies, we've got Kingdom of Castile over here and Crown of Aragon. We are gonna demolish everything in our path here. By the looks of things. Oh, okay. We've got a challenger. Scourge of Christianity. Ooh la la.
Ready for orders.
Just cause.
Salutations.
Alright. Yeah, we don't have to deal with the rebellion that was here. As somebody did it for us. It was still, public order is still a huge issue.
Ready for orders. Commander. Ready for orders.
At the same time, it's,
Commander.
these guys are going to get experience
Ready
from
for
this
battle.
nonsense. So, it's not the worst thing in the world. Fishing dogs. How's the sanitation? You know what? There's somewhere where we've got plague, actually. Yeah, let's see if we can sort that out. Build clinic there. Yeah, and one of them, we'll build that up too. Difficulty level, religion, uncertainty, taxes, political situation. Well, shit. Yeah, public order still is a major freaking nuisance. I don't think there's anything else to do. We could go through the diplomacy a little bit, and Yosfi also had mentioned one of the subscribers, Yosfi Zayed, mentioned that we can request money from these guys as well, like some of the Christian factions. But
your people's reputation goes before you. Find a well.
oh, look at that. Yeah, definitely good to know. I probably wouldn't necessarily use it unless I was desperate for the cash. I know it's something I do in Warhammer on occasion, but I think I just want to try to speed things along as much as possible and get to Egypt sooner than later. Though it's, I mean, it's still a ways off. Actually, wait, no. Doesn't need replenishment, or should work towards reducing construction cost, or actually no. Work towards public order first. Getting that inspired leader helps out for the provinces. But yeah, we're coming up to the hour mark, and I think I'll probably call it there. After the end turn is what I mean. We're inching closer to Egypt. Yeah, just loving the different strategic dimensions of having to vie for a campaign map where every single settlement is a walled fortress. It gives you a lot of different strategic options. I mean, it's a very simple mechanic, but there's a lot of different ways that that you could approach this potentially, I think. And it definitely makes expanding a little bit more, takes a little bit more time to expand, because you've got to do those sieges. Now, I mean, like, we're probably at the stage where we could probably auto resolve our way through a lot of this. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh man, I enjoy the hell out of the battles, even though I mean like that last battle, even though it was like pretty boring, but I really enjoy methodically just sort of picking the enemy apart, and those kinds of battles are good to practice your sieging and stuff, because you're gonna eventually end up in situations where you're sieging a much larger force with maybe a smaller force, and you need to know what works and what doesn't work, and where to attack from and things like that, and fighting those sieges where the odds are quite a bit in your favor. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because it gives you that extra opportunity to hone your skills and practice a little bit for the battles that mean more. Because there's nothing worse than like auto resolving a bunch of battles, auto resolve, and then you end up in a fight that's a relatively big fight, and you're not really prepared for it. We're gonna sign the charter. -3 loyalty, -5% tax rate, +2 loyalty. We'll just sign the charter. Sucks losing the tax rate, but we're supplementing our income with demolishing cities on the coast of northern Africa now. Anyway, guys, we're past the hour mark. I think we got a little bit of good work done. We're inching our way towards Egypt. Crusaders are picking up their reinforcements, and they'll be sailing along and hopefully catching up to the main army. So thank you once again for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Part number 18 will be next. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.